All right, back on the football card quest. Brock Purdy's stock continues to go up after another dominant performance, now 3-0. You also had spikes for Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and even Ronnie Bell with the opening touchdown of the game. But in this video, we're going to focus on all the mail that I've got coming in right now, all the purchases I've made over the past couple weeks, including some player analytics around these guys, the prices I paid for them, and my plans for the card. So let's dig in. All right, first card off the bat is from DC Sports 87. Now, if you guys are new here, welcome to the Football Card Quest. My name is Andy. We correlate fantasy football with football cards. So everything you're going to see me open up is football cards. Now, this is where it's advantageous to combine shipping on some of these auctions. We're going to kick it off with a couple, I think, pretty decent cards here. One of them I have been needing to get open ASAP, and you'll understand why once I open this up. Shout out to DC Sports 87. They run a ton of auctions every week, especially football cards. A lot of premium football cards that us on the quest like to invest in. Flip for profit. Boom. So this first one is going to be Jerome Ford, the newest starting running back for the Cleveland Browns. The really unfortunate knee injury to Nick Chubb has elevated Jerome Ford to the starting running back role. I know they've added Kareem Hunt, but at his current age and juice level, I'm going to go ahead and say that Jerome Ford is still going to get at least a 60% opportunity share on this offense. He does have a great height-adjusted speed score. He is just a second-year player, and his cards have absolutely taken off like a rocket ship after Monday night's game, where he put up 27 fantasy points on just 16 carries because of that long run of 69 yards. So before the season started, Jerome Ford wasn't being drafted at all in a lot of your fantasy leagues. However, some of us were drafting him in the later rounds, understanding he was one of the best handcuffs in the NFL. So that same thought process we used to snipe him in the later rounds of fantasy drafts, we were sniping his rookie cards on eBay. This is a 2022 National Treasures rookie auto, numbered 19 out of 49. National Treasures, one of the most premium brands in the football card hobby, has the highest average resale value, generally speaking, next to Flawless and Immaculate. And here, this card I was able to snipe in an auction a week before he had his breakout game for $21. I feel confident I could turn around now and sell this card for close to $100, maybe a little bit more. The other card I sniped in that lot is a BGS 9.5. 2019 Prism Hyper here, DK Metcalf, one of the most electric athletic phenoms in the NFL. I mean, his story has kind of become legend at this point, going at the end of the second round in 2019, being drafted behind a guy like JJ Arcega-Whiteside. DK Metcalf has 98th and 100th percentile height-adjusted speed score across the board between his burst, his catch radius, his 40-yard dash. It's absolutely insane. Through 2 games, he's put up 122 receiving yards and a touchdown. Pretty solid, but we know the ceiling could be higher. He did get hit in the ribs, which held him out just a portion of a game. So this guy's obviously very durable and tough as well. I was able to pick this one. This is actually serial numbered as well. 040 out of 175. So I was able to snipe this one from DC Sports 87 that same night for $48.89. I feel very confident in being able to flip this for over $100. I'm looking to get more around 125 to 150 for this on the high end for DK Metcalf. And yeah, that Jerome Ford. So we're looking at a couple very nice snipes from DC Sports 87. Hey guys, now if you're new and you want to accelerate your learning curve in making laser-focused football card investments and selling football cards effectively and getting access to bonus articles, bonus podcasts, and a web app that tracks all the graded football card sales from eBay, and also get access to our Discord server, our monthly giveaways, our patron-only breaks and group submissions, definitely want to check out patreon.com/footballcards in the description below this video, or hit me up on any social media platform, FB Card Quest. I'll see you guys there. All right, now back to the action. All right, next package. Nice little bubble mailer here. Some great team bags. So I like the packaging here. This is very solid, up to industry standard. Okay. Yes, I remember sniping these cards as well. Now, yeah, I purchased these from Granite State Sports Cards. Now, I got a little bone to pick with Granite State Sports Cards. The initial message whenever I bought the Kenneth Gainwell, sniped this Kenneth Gainwell purple disco. This is the no huddle, so it's from the first off the line Prism Hobby Box from 2021, and it's also serial numbered out of 35. So very, very rare. Very rare. I was able to snipe this in an auction on September 13th. Now, what happened whenever I sniped this, I'm like, all right, I see a couple more auctions from the seller that I like. So I always, if they don't automatically combine shipping or mention that they combine shipping on their profile, then I'll reach out to them to make sure that they do. So that's what I did with this guy. He said he did, but whenever I won this card, this Elijah Moore bronze rookie auto, he did not, and I could not get a response from him. So I ended up having to pay the $4 shipping for both items. I wasn't too happy about that, even though I still got a fantastic deal. I still have a lot of profit. I could not get the seller to respond to me. I could not get them to anything. So, you know, I should technically leave them less than 5-star feedback for not responding to me and not consolidating the items and making that combined shipping happen. And obviously they did it. They took advantage on their end, and they put the extra money in their pocket. So if they're going to do that, I think you should just be transparent about it. You know, don't say you're going to combine shipping, or say, yeah, we're going to combine shipping, but we're not going to give you a break on the shipping price. Then just not respond at all, because that's a very poor customer experience, if you ask me. But nonetheless, I got a good deal. And this purple first off the line disco Prism Kenneth Gainwell, great shape. The Eagles absolutely love this guy. DeAndre Swift might have had a good game. Kenneth Gainwell was out just for the ribs. He'll be back. It's not serious. Just a minor rib injury, just resting him, because this is their high value guy. I mean, this is the guy they're going to leverage in clutch situations, whether it's long down and distance, 2-minute, playoffs. Kenneth Gainwell is their guy. I mean, they absolutely love this guy. He's a cornerstone on their offense. And with how good that offensive line is, how good Jalen Hurts is, and at freezing linebackers, Kenneth Gainwell is going to have a great season. And we have 12 out of 35. I was able to get this for $18. So $18, $18.50, so about $22.50 out the door. If we look at it that way, this total order was $39.99. I was able to yeah, that's what, I mean, it eats into your profit whenever you have to pay shipping price tags like that, because the whole reason why I went ahead and sniped this one is because I thought I was getting combined shipping. So I sniped this one for $8.50. Now the cheapest Elijah Moore on like a COMC is going to be about, I think, $20 to $30. You know, Elijah Moore definitely has some hype. You know, had a great rookie season with the Jets. I was highly touted and graded in college. Had a high college target share, high college dominator rating. Comes out a little slow start to the season. We're still not sure if Deshaun Watson is actually good. Now making his comeback from the scandal and everything. So it hasn't been too great. I mean, it's been decent, but obviously struggled with ball security, and Steelers got to him this past week. So, yeah, I think they've got to figure out how to design around Deshaun Watson's strengths, because he definitely has chemistry. Elijah Moore was very good against man coverage, zone coverage, press coverage. Elijah Moore is a great separator. And that is a great quality you want to have as a wide receiver. So now it's about getting him that volume of targets. It's a crowded wide receiver room, so there's no room for Deshaun Watson to be playing at a subpar level. That's not going to help his height. And especially you add to that, they're not winning games. So definitely I'm more happy about the Kenneth Gainwell purple. This card, I'll probably try and sell this card for around $60 or so if I can. That's what I'll list it at, and I'll buy it now. Elijah Moore, I'll probably just try and flip it, maybe just double, just go $19.99 with the plain white envelope shipping and sell it there. It's probably what I'll do with that, being non-serial numbered and from base Donruss and with a sticker auto. I do love that rated rookie logo, so that is going to remain very liquid. All right, next package, guys. See what we got. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, Mail Day, make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment, too. I want to hear from you guys, some of your pickups. I'm sure some of you disagree with the cards that I pick up and my prices. This is actually another bulk shipment. Got another bulk shipment here. Nice defensive player pickup. This is a safety for the Browns who has been playing absolutely incredible. I think he's had now 3 interceptions through the first 2 games. So definitely pumped about this Grant Delpit. And it was, once again, you can see I got this combined shipping. So I sniped several cards here from Top Notch Sports Club. Shout out to Top Notch Sports Club. They did a great job combining shipping. You see the packaging was good. Delivery was fantastic. I made this full snipe on September 12th. So this Grant Delpit, $4.36. So when you combine shipping with 4 or 5 other items, I mean, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So $4.36. I was like, yes, please. Silver Prism Rookie Auto. This is from the Pro Set. This is just, you know, how they kind of... I even like the LSU. I'm like, man, for $4.36, I could sell this to Carter for 10 maybe. No, just joking. Plenty of other collectors, investors out there that I think would pay actually 20 to 30 for this card towards the end of the season, because Grant Delpit is going to, I think, be a top 5 safety in the league. That's the way he's playing right now. All right, next one. Nico Collins, my man, a top 5, or no, rather, top 5 is a little ambitious, but he is a top 10 right now, fantasy wide receiver. He has fully emerged as the favorite target, the target leader for CJ Stroud in Houston. So look at that. Through the first 2 games, I mean, he's at 20 targets, not too far behind the rookie Puka Nacua, setting the NFL records. Nico's turned that into 13 receptions for 226 receiving yards through 2 games. That's an average of 115 receiving yards per game. That's freaking incredible. Right now, he's only 1 touchdown too. So I'm expecting that those number of touchdowns to go up. And fantasy points per game, 20.8. That's top 7. Number 7 wide receiver right now. And as a result, we've seen his prices go up. I made a nice double up on a Nico Collins Silver Prism Rookie Auto. I was able to pick this up. I was able to pick this one up for $5. So I feel I'll have no problem probably looking to sell this closer between around $30. You know, the way Nico Collins is playing now, if he finishes the season as a top 10 wide receiver, I mean, this is a guy going drafted around rounds, 10 to 12 in your fantasy drafts. And now next year, after finishing the season like this, he's going to be drafted in those top 5 rounds. And that is what you want to, that's what you want to see. So when that ADP goes up that much, that means those sports card values are going up that much. And this is going to be a prime example. It doesn't happen across the board, so you just can't pick up a score-based Nico Collins and expect that to do the same thing. No, you got to focus on the more rare cards that have desirable factors to them, like a rookie on-card autograph, rookie card shield, brand recognition, rookie ticket, fantastic brand to invest in right there. So, boom, another snipe. All right. Next up, Justice Hill, immaculate 5 out of 7. We'll put that last card aside, even though I know you guys, I'm sure you guys have been looking at that label to see and see what it says. So Justice Hill is a guy that I used to invest in when I first got in the hobby. He does have a solid athletic profile with a lot of juice. He's not that old, but he's dealt with some injuries, like typical running back volatility. It's hard for running backs to avoid avoid injuries. Right now, he's dealing with a turf toe, so that could sideline him for week 3. But if I look at the rest of the depth chart, Kenyon Drake, Gus Edwards, Melvin Gordon, there's nobody young there that has a lot of juice that I think can excite people. And with this new Ted Monken offense, the Ravens are highly relevant. I think they're getting better each week. Lamar Jackson looked incredible last week. So this was a guy I really kind of bought into because of the price. You know, the price on this card with the scarcity is absolutely fantastic when you hear what I got it for. So $38.77, but it's numbered out of 7. We have like part of the Ravens shield, a patch on the card. We have a rookie card shield. We have an eye black gold Sharpie autograph. Serial number 5 out of 7. So I love the price of this card, and that's why I bought it for $38.77. Because of the scarcity, brand recognition here of Immaculate as well, I feel confident in being able to double this card up, sell it for closer to $100. I don't think Justice Hill would have to get that many touchdowns, maybe a breakaway run or 2, especially down the stretch here. The Ravens are going to be very relevant in the playoff race. And so I feel confident in adding this card to my flipping portfolio for that price. All right. And this one last card from Top Notch Sports Club here is this 2020 Mosaic T. Higgins No Huddle Silver Disco PSA 10. So once again, this is from the first off the line hobby box, that exclusive parallel. Just looks really, really nice card here. PSA 10 population low as well. And yeah, so ultimately it was about the grade, like the eye appeal. We still do have the rookie card shield, even if Mosaic is a little bit of a mid-tier set, more like select than it is Prism and Optic. It's in that category. But I was able to get this for $30. Literally just a couple dollars more than the cost of grading it. So that leaves me with a lot of upside when you consider the fact that only 50% or less of these come back a PSA 10. You know, there's going to be a lot of stock placed into that. I'm looking at 2 to 3x on what the typical, raw 9 value is going for. So I'm looking to sell this card for closer to $100 in that range. And T. Higgins on the Bengals. Joe Burrow dealing with an injury right now. T. Higgins put up 2 touchdowns last week. I mean, he's going to be your contested clasher on the outside for the Bengals. And Joe Burrow targets him a lot. He almost targets him just as much, if not more, in a lot of games than Jamar Chase. So T. Higgins, one of the best 1A, 1B. If T. Higgins was on another team that didn't have Jamar Chase kind of thing, T. Higgins would step in as the alpha. There's a lot of teams that T. Higgins would go to right now, and he'd be the number 1 alpha. So getting that card for $30, big win. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video today. Like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know in the comment section below what are some pickups that you've made in the last couple weeks. And if you want to hop into our Discord server, you can share those right in the Mail Day channel. We also are developing a bigger marketplace. We've got a marketplace in there right now, about 150 members strong. So come in and check it out. See everything we have to offer. I'll see you guys there or in that next video. Peace.